Hi, I'm Sandy Sandler, the creator of the Bowdabra Bow Maker. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful flower bouquet in a gorgeous vase with a hack to have a clear resin look. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take my marbles and just lay them in here. I've already put some in just to save time. And then I'm going to take my Elmer's clear glue, and this is the hack. And I'm just going to finish up this little bottle of it that I have. And we're going to end up with a really cool look that looks just like a resin or liquid glass, but yet at a fraction of the cost. So you can just go to Hobby Lobby and pick up this clear glue. So now I'm going to put everything aside, and that will take about 3 to 5 days to dry. Now what I'm going to do is take my Bowdabra Bow Wire, I folded it in half, and I'm just going to lay it down into the Bowdabra and tuck the ends underneath. Then what I'm going to do is take my bush of flowers that we got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to push all of the greenery up so it's high up with all the flowers. This way you don't have to add any greenery at all to the arrangement. And this is just a beautiful bunch of flowers that we picked up at Hobby Lobby. So now I'm going to just lay this down into my Bowdabra. I'm going to take my Bowdabra Bow Wire, pull it through my slip knot, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. I'm going to take it out, put my Bowdabra aside, and now I'm just going to tie a knot. And then once I've tied the knot, then I'm going to wrap this around a few times so it stays really tight. So the wire is really good for helping with things like that. Then we're just going to tie this around here. And now I'm going to tie a double knot just to hold everything really tight and together. And let's tie one more knot. And now I'm just going to clip the ends of my wire. Then I'm going to take my clippers here, and we're just going to clip them, try to clip them. Then when you're finished clipping the ends, we're going to take our vase, we're going to just lay our flowers down into our vase with all the stems. And what's so cool, I'm just going to keep pushing them all down till they're in there really nice and taut. And what's wonderful about this is that once you're finished, you have this beautiful bouquet. And again, it'll probably take about a week for it to dry, maybe 3 days, depending on the climate that you're in. If it's a real dry, hot climate, it'll dry pretty quickly. Then the next thing I'll do here is I'm going to take my Bowdabra, I'm going to fold my wire in half and lay this down into my Bowdabra. Then I'm just going to cut a little piece of ribbon to make my tails, and I'll just dovetail the end here. So we're just going to dovetail that. And so this is going to be my tails. And then I'm going to take a little piece of this ribbon. And I love this ribbon. This is another beautiful Morex ribbon that we have on the website. And it'll be listed down in the instructions. I'm just going to fold it back and forth, fold this, and then I call it a floral loop, even though everybody seems to call it a button loop. So I'm just going to do my little loop in the middle and bring this up, bring it through my slip knot, pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. I'm going to separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and tie a knot, and tie another knot. And now I'm going to just take my center loop, my other loops, and just shape them. And I have a little extra ribbon here, so I'm just going to clip that off. Make sure that's all I'm clipping. And then what I'm going to do is now shape this, shape down my tails. We've dovetailed both sides. And I'm not going to fold this over because I don't want to ruin the bouquet because it's still wet. So I'm just going to tie this around. You can kind of see what I'm doing around the vase. And I'm just going to tie a bow in the back. And you have this beautiful vase that was so super and simple to make.